Hey, what's up, guys? ReefRaf here again with another update on the sump here. So I tested everything for 2 days. I let the silicone dry for 2 days, and then um, I filled it up. I filled it up halfway here. I let it sit for one night, overnight, and make sure that my second compartment here was nice and dry, and then I filled up this my refugium the second day. Let that sit overnight. Make sure nothing, was coming on this on my return line here. So everything looks fine. Um, you know, so I have no licking, no nothing like that. You know what I mean? So I just got one of these filters today. You know, and oh yeah, guys. Here's my 44-gallon brute Rubbermaid, plastic, FDA approved container for your RODI water. You know, yeah, and I got a couple 5 gallon buckets. You know, and here's my sand. I'm gonna start out using instant reef. Instant ocean reef crystals. Um, this is not a bad salt like people say. If you take care of your of your tank, like, and you do water changes and all that good stuff, you know your numbers are going to stay right. And this salt, it's not an expensive salt. It's I got this for 50 bucks. This is 160 gallons, you know, instant ocean, reef crystals. So, I plan to have, corals on my tank. You know, if things don't go the way I want them to go, and maybe I think it's the salt. I might be going with a different salt but for now, I don't care what people say. I'm gonna be using reef crystals. You know what I mean? There you go, a cheap salt. You know what I mean? And it's not about the salt. I mean, yeah, the salt, but if you got dose your system like calcium and magnesium and then alkalinity, just make sure you check all that stuff. You know what I mean? And you should be okay. You should be good. I know people who are been using, tap water and everything, and their tanks are booming. So, all right. So here's my sump. You know what I mean? Everything. This is where my overflow is gonna go. Right here, I gotta get a bulkhead. Later on I'll get a bulkhead. You know what I mean? But for now, my hose is just gonna stick in there, go way down here, and be okay. And then I'll get a bulkhead for this thing. So yeah. And here's my RODI unit here, still sitting here. Still haven't gotten my adapter. It sucks. So, alright, guys. Here, let me show you the tank real quick. Just sitting here pretty, No water, no nothing, but got this coralline algae around here where my frag holder used to be. It's got nice coralline in there. Hopefully, I can get that to um, take over my tank a little bit, you know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see. And there we go. So I'm gonna put some more light. I'm gonna put some sand on there, on the sump, on the refugium, and them two rocks. People say get the mud, the miracle mud or whatever. That shit is like $70 for a pound. I mean, for like 10 pounds of that shit. That's expensive, you know what I mean? With $70, fucking, you buy a lot of other shit, you know what I mean? So, I ain't trying to spend a lot of money on this shit, so, in the budget. Alright, guys, I'll let you go, signing out. Peace.